Good morning, ma'am. Ma'am, today is Pratana's birthday. Ma'am, today is Pratana's birthday.
Where's
Yes.
Prathana? Prathana Prabil. Okay, many happy returns of the day, my dear. May God bless you.
Happy birthday, Pratana.
So today, after long gap, we are meeting each other. Okay. Yes, the last week I didn't have a period with you all. So let's start with a new topic, my dear children. That is, let's move on to the new topic. That is preposition. We have almost finished with the
Pronoun.
yes, pronouns. Okay. So at the time of revision, I'll be doing it. Why means I've already started with this topic for the next class, for the other classes as such. Okay. So let's begin with a new topic. Okay. That is worksheet 22, prepositions. So we have learned preposition in class 2. Okay. Do you remember what we have learned? Yes. So in grade 2, if you have a book, please do turn over to the topic preposition. There, all the rules are clearly given there. So here in worksheet has such in grade 3, worksheet 22 as such, no such rules are given here. But as we go through each exercise as such, I will discuss the rules. Okay. Prepositions as such, we don't have rules as such. Okay. We have, I can tell you something as we have discussed in grade 2, but with that, we have to do the exercises. Okay. What is there in your workbook? Other than that, the questions will not be asked. So what is there in our workbook? Let us be thorough with it. Okay. So I will teach you certain rules, what we have already learned in grade 2. Okay. Together with that, I've added something. So let's learn that well. Okay. Am I audible to everyone, my dear children?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. A very good morning to all of you, my dear children. In today's session, we are going to learn about preposition. So, all of you, please do kindly open to page number 39. That is worksheet 22. Okay. So, first of all, let me begin the class with an example. That is, the dog. I wanted all of you to listen very, very carefully. Okay. So, I'm going to tell you an example. And you tell me what is the sentence is about. Okay. The dog sits the table. Is the sentence, what is wrong with the sentence, my dear children? What is wrong with the sentence? Yes.
There's no preposition. There's no preposition.
Yes, there's no preposition. The sentence is incomplete. The dog sits the table. Okay, but something is unclear there.
Yes.
Yes, it doesn't shows the relationship between the dog and the table. Page number, as I've told you clearly, children, please be very, very attentive. So I wanted all of you to be ready with page number 39, but nothing is there in your workbook. Just keep your workbook open. Okay, and listen. So I've told you. So here the sentence, the dog sits the table. The sentence is unclear because it doesn't show any relation between the noun, that is the dog, and the rest of the sentence. Okay.
Yes.
So when I add a word, the dog sits under the table. So does the sentence give you the complete meaning?
Yes.
Yes. Now the sentence gives you the meaning. It tells you where the dog is. Okay, now where is the dog? It is?
The dog is under the table.
Okay. Now let me ask you a question. Where are you seated? You're seated?
On the
chair. Well done. Very good. On the chair. So on is a preposition. On means chair, bed, everything. We can sit on the table. Okay, where have you kept your books?
On the table.
On the table.
On the table.
Okay, so you have kept the books on the table, and even we can keep the books in the bag. So all these are the prepositions. So prepositions are the words that tell us, okay? Preposition are the words that tell us the position, or it tells us where the person, the place, the animal, or a thing is. Is that clear to all of you?
Good morning, ma'am.
It tells us where. It tells us where the person, the place, the animal, or a thing is. Clear to all of you? Yes? Is that clear to all of you? It tells us the position, or it tells us where. For example, you take yourself as an example. Where am I seated? I'm seated on the chair in the room. Clear to all of you? Yes, on the chair in the room. Now it tells us the position where you are seated. Okay, so prepositions are the words that tells us where. Where means we know. Where the person, the place, the animal, or a thing is, or it tells us the position of a person, place, animal, or a thing. So let's move on to the topic, all of you. Just keep your book open, children. Please don't be asking me what is the page number. Take worksheet 22 and keep page number 39. Just keep it open. Okay. When we are about to do the exercise, I'll tell you. So we are on the topic preposition. Okay. So we are in worksheet 22. So I wanted all of you to keep your workbook open. Worksheet 22 and page number is 39. Okay. So all of you, please have a look at it. Okay, I hope the slide is very clear to all of you. So I've already told you a preposition is a word that tells us where. Look at each and every word what is being displayed for you. It tells us where a person, a place, an animal, or a thing is. Just now I told you, where are you seated? You are seated on the chair in the room. It tells us where a person is. Even a place, where the place is located. In order to know a place, what do? We ask the people, where is it? So he will tell you, turn left, turn right, go straight. All these. So it tells us in order to know a place even, we have to know its location. Animal, where the animal is or a thing is. You have different things at home and it has been placed in different positions, different places. Okay, isn't thrown somewhere? No, it has been placed in different positions. Okay, so it tells us where. Don't you ask, where is my socks, mommy? Or don't you ask, where are my shoes or where are my books? Your mommy or anyone, or whoever at home tells you where it is. Okay, so preposition is a word that tells us where a person, a place, an animal, or a thing is. Okay, is that clear to everyone? Okay then. Now, it doesn't not only shows where the person, a place, or a thing is, it also tells us the relationship between the noun and the pronoun. Now, what is the relationship between you and the chair? What is the relationship between the you and the chair? You are seated on the chair. That is the relationship between you and the chair. Clear to all of you now? Preposition means? Okay. So preposition, it tells us where a person, a place, or animal, or thing is. And it also shows a relation between the noun, okay, that is me, and the rest and the other part of the sentence. Okay, the noun and the other part of the sentence. That is, it shows a relationship between you and the chair. You are seated on the chair. It shows a relationship between you and the chair. Okay, now have all of you understood what is a preposition is? Is it clear to each and every one? So the definition is given in page number. It is given there. It is a word which is placed before a noun or a pronoun to show the relationship between the person and the other part of the sentence. Not only that, it tells us the position of a person, or it tells us where a person, a place or animal or a thing is. Okay, the definition is clearly given in your workbook. Just read through it. When I send the notes, I also send the notes for you. Okay. Now, let us move on to it. All of you, please look at the slide very, very carefully. Prepositions, as I've already told you, it is also called as a position words. Okay, so they indicate the nouns, place, direction, and the time. Okay, so we can categorize the preposition into 3 types. So the preposition, as it is called as a position words, it indicates the nouns, place, direction, and the time. So it can be divided into 3 types. That is, preposition that shows the place, the preposition that shows the direction, and the preposition that shows the time. Okay, have all of you understood? So these prepositions can be categorized into 3. The first one which shows the place, the second one the direction, and the third one is the time. Now let's move on to the first one which shows the place. Okay, the preposition of place. Okay. Place means we know what is it. Okay, so under the place, the preposition of place shows. What does it shows? It shows the position. We know what is the position is. Where is my mobile is? The mobile is kept on the table or in the shelf. That is the position. Or the location. Location means in order to know a place. Where is Thrissur is located? It is located in Kerala. So in order to know the position as well as the location of a noun or a pronoun. Okay, so preposition of place shows the position or the location of a noun or a pronoun. Have you understood the first one? So the preposition can be categorized into 3. The first one is the preposition of place. The next one is the preposition of direction. And the third one is the preposition of time. So first of all, let us learn the first one, that is the preposition of place. Okay, so preposition of place shows the position. Position means you should know where are the different things being placed, position of different things. And the location means the different of places. So very common position, preposition of place are in, on, above, under, over, among, near, behind, beside. Some of the examples are given there. Okay, so the preposition is a vast topic, but it's also very easy when you understand the concept. Okay, you have to understand. Now, listen. So here, let's learn with examples. The preposition can only be learned with examples. Okay, so prepositions. So first we are going to learn about the preposition of place. So under the place, we have position as well as location. First, we are going to learn about the position. Then we will learn about the location. Okay. So let's learn the first one, that is the place. So under the place, we are going to learn about the position. So here, the cat is in the hole. It tells us the position where the rat is. The rat is in the hole. Okay. Now, all of you, please have a look at this. Where is the bat? Where is the bat? The bat is in the kit. Or we could say that it is in the bag. Okay, so have you all of you understood?
It is like bag.
Now, all of you look at the toys. Where are the toys?
The toys are in the basket.
Yes, toys are in the basket. Okay.
In the basket.
Yes. Okay. Now, let's move on to the next one. Where is the cat?
It's on the table. On the table.
Cat is on the table.
On the table.
All of you look at the picture. The cat is on the table.
The
Okay.
cat is on the table.
Look at the picture. Very, very. If it's not legible for you, I'll show it. A little more, zoom it and I'll
The
show it.
fruits are on the
Fruits
table.
are on the table.
On the table.
Yes. The fruits are on the table. Now, where is the cat?
The cat is under the table.
Cat is under the table. You know the position. Under means where. So under means here is the position of the cat. Okay. Where is the lion?
Lion
Is under the tree. Okay, the lion is under the tree. Now, what is the naughty cat is doing?
Cat jumped
Yes. Over. Okay. Children, please mute your audios. Only if it's necessary, you unmute it. Okay, otherwise I have to mute you all. This naughty cat jumped over the table. So this is the position. Okay. Now, where is the aeroplane?
The aeroplane is flying over the building.
The aeroplane is flying over the building. Okay, aeroplane is flying over the building. So this is the position, over. Now, where is the horse?
The horse jumped
over the fence. Okay, so
the cat is sitting between two boys.
yes, cat is sitting between two boys. Okay, between means what? Between two. We use the word that is a preposition between when it is between two things. So we use the word that is a preposition between when it is between two things. Okay, children, have all of you understood between me? Yes. Okay. Yes, have a look at it. Between means two things. Now, all of you look at this picture. Where is the horse? Where is the horse? The horse is standing between two zebras. Between two zebras. So you can see the picture here. Where is the horse? It is standing between. There are two zebras on either side. So the horse is in the middle. So we use the preposition between. When it is between two things, then we use the preposition between. When it is more than two, then which preposition do we use? We use the preposition among. Okay, so we use the preposition among.
The lion is sitting among his cubs.
Yes, yes. The lion is sitting among his cubs. Okay, children, among means it is more than two. If it is more than two, then we have to use among. If it is two, then we can use the preposition between. If it is more than two, then we have to use the preposition among. Okay, I distributed the sweets among the children. Okay, so all of you please here. The girl, where is the girl standing?
The girl is standing among the flowers and butterflies. Among the flowers.
Yes, among many flowers and butterflies. Okay, among many flowers and butterflies. Now, where is the lion?
Beside the river.
Now here, you can see, I'll tell you the difference between the
girl is sitting
here. Beside means, all of you please listen. Listen. 1 minute, listen. Beside and near is more or less, it has the same meaning. Okay, beside means that's what is the difference between beside and near is that beside means very close to. Have you understood? Beside means very close to. Okay, beside, very close to. Near means when you say something is near means what is that? Your house is near the temple, or your house is near the road, main road, or your house is near the school. So that shows it is very close by, it's a walkable distance. But beside means very close. So that is the difference between The beside and near, both are preposition. Beside and near, both are preposition, but it has different meaning. Have you understood? Okay. Now let's move on to the next one. Above. Okay, so above is a preposition that is used to refer to an object that is higher than a point. Okay, so this is the position is the higher than a point. So we use the preposition above, above, over. These are the prepositions which are used to show that an object is higher than a point. This is a point and it is higher. So in order to show an object that is higher than a point, then we use the preposition above and over. So all of you, please look at this. Above. So where are the grapes here? It is above the ground. So here it tells us an object which is higher than a point. So here are the grapes. So in order to show that the position of the grapes that is higher than it is an object that is higher than a point, we use the preposition above. Okay, above or over. Okay, so have you all understood? Yes, children? Is it clear to all of you? So we have learned about the preposition of place that is under the place. We have learned about the position of different things. That is a person, place, animal, or thing. Where are they? What are the position of those things? Okay. Over and above, it tells us, it refers to an object over that is higher than a point. Okay. Then we saw certain examples like to an object that is lower than a point. Which are the examples we saw? That is under, below. All these are the under which tells us it is below that is an object that is lower than a point. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
So have you all of you understood the preposition, all these? Yes. Let's revise it once more so that we'll be thorough with all these prepositions once more. So we know what is in is. In means something which is placed in. So this is the position of the toys here. Okay. So the toys are in the basket. All of you, please have a look at it. The cat is on the table. Okay. So where are the fruits? The fruits are
On the table.
on the table. Okay. The fruits are on the table. The fruits are on the table.
On the table.
Okay. All of you, please have a look at it. Just we will revise it. Where is the cat? Where is the cat? It is under the table. Here it refers to an object lower than a point. Okay. When it is higher than a point, we use the preposition over and above. When it is lower than a point, then we use the preposition under, beneath. These are the or below we use. Below. Okay, over, below, under, beneath. These are the preposition which is used to show that is below a point. Yes, below. That is lower than a point.
Ma'am, Srivesh is writing in the board.
I'll disable it. Don't worry about it. So have all of you understood?
Yes.
Okay, children. When it is above, that is higher than a point, then we use over and above. When it's lower than a point, then we use under, below, beneath. These are the prepositions we use. Okay. Okay. Now, this is under, which shows that an object is lower than a point. Okay, it is under. This is higher than a point. So we use the preposition over, above, okay, over, higher than a point. It is over. So these are the prepositions that is near, among, beside. All these preposition tells us where it has been placed. Okay, between means between two things.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Do we call beside when an house is right here, but the next building is
That is okay. That I told you, more or less the same. We use beside, but the actual meaning of beside and near is that what I've told you. Beside means very close, touching each other. Okay, near the class, in the class, we do sit beside each other. Okay, but where's your houses is not located very close to, a little bit far, so we use the preposition.
okay, ma'am. Thank you.
So that is how we could explain it.
Coach coming.
It's echoing. So let me mute.
Coach coming.
Yes, okay. So all of you, please listen. So you know what is among us, beside. So this is the best example for beside. Okay, above. It is higher than a point. Okay, this is the point and it is above it. So we use the preposition above. So here, this is the point. It is above the ground. That is what it's mentioned here, above the ground. So it is higher than a point. Okay, now let's move on to, we have already learned about the position. Now let's move on to the location. There is few more out there. Location. Location is that, okay, all of you please do listen very, very carefully. Preposition of place also shows the location of a noun or a pronoun. In, we also learned the preposition under the preposition of place in order to show the position of things. That is in. I showed you in the basket, in the pouch, in the almirah, in the bag. So that is to show the position. In order to show the location, we also make use of the preposition in. And it is used for countries, cities, and towns. Okay, so when we say he lives in Australia, he was born in India. So in order to say about the countries, cities, and towns, we use the preposition in. That's what I told you. When we learn separately, as such, it stays in your mind. So in is also used to show the position of the things in order to show that is which is kept in the bag, in the pouch, and in is also used to show the location. Okay, so in order to say about the countries, cities, and towns, we use the preposition in. So he lives in Australia. He was born in India. Okay. At is also a preposition which is used to show the exact location of something. Exact. Where are you now? Where are you now? You are at? Come on, tell me. Where are you?
At home.
At home. Okay. So at home means exactly where you are now. Okay, where am I? Where am I? I'm at
school. I am in the school.
Yes, I'm not in. We don't use in. I am at school to show the exact place where am I in. Have you understood? Where am I now? I'm at school. Okay, where are you now? You are at home. Is that clear? Okay, so in order to show the point, it indicates a point where something is located. Exact place. Okay, the meeting was at the office. The exact where it is being held? At the office. To show the exact place, we use the preposition at. Okay, so here there are certain examples, children. Let's do this. So then we'll move on to the next. Fill in the blanks using at or in. Shah Rukh Khan lives. So which preposition will you use? In. It tells us about the city. So we have to use the preposition in. Have all of you understood?
Yes.
He was born in India. So it is in. Very good. In. My mother is not dash home. At home. Clear to all of you? At home. I arrived dash the station on time. The station means the exact place. So when we talk about the exact place, you arrived where? You arrived at the station on time. I arrived. Where did you arrive? I arrived. Yes. It tells us about the exact place. Okay. No, it is not there in workbook. It is not there in your workbook. This is as I've done this, I've gave you an example. Okay, so I arrived at the station on time. Now your exact position is you're at the station. You understood? So in order to say about the exact place where you are now, so we use the preposition at. In order to say about the cities, countries, and towns, we use the preposition in order to know the location. Okay, so for the position, I've told you, we have discussed about the certain prepositions now. Okay. So this is just an exercise to identify the prepositions. Now there is an exercise in your workbook. Let's do that now. This we will discuss in the next class. Now in today's class, we have discussed about the preposition of place, the first one. Okay, so preposition of place, I'll be coming with different exercises so that we'll be thorough with that. Now, there is an exercise for you in your workbook. Let's do an exercise which is there in your workbook first so that you will be engaged. Page number is 40, 40. Okay, only 5 more minutes left, but still we'll do it.
My father is not at home.
Yes, father is not at home. Very good. So kindly come on, pick out the preposition there. At. Very good. So at is a preposition. Very good. Okay. Let us walk along the shore. Come on, identify the preposition there in the sentence. Along. Yes, along the shore. Okay, it is along the shore.
Let us go for a walk.
Yes, let us go for a walk.
Go.
No, go is a verb.
For.
No, for us is a preposition. Let us go for a walk. So us is a preposition, go is a verb, for is a preposition. Okay, so please do it in your workbook. Please, all of you take page number 40.
Then can I read the next question?
Yes.
The girl ran after the kitten.
Yes, the girl ran after the kitten. So.
After.
Yes, after. Very good. It is after.
Boy fell.
Please do it.
The boy fell out of his pony. Off.
Yes, off. Very good. Off.
Off.
Yes, off.
What is that you?
What is that in your hand? So come on, tell me. It is in. Very good. In. In your hand. What is there in your hand? Yes, in is a preposition.
Among the crowd. He
was among the crowd. So come on, identify the preposition. Among. Yes, among the crowd.
I gave a rupee for.
Yes, I gave a rupee for it. So
For.
Yes, for. F-O-R.
I don't know anything about this.
Yes, I don't know anything about it. So come on, identify the preposition there.
About.
Yes, it is about.
They went across the river. Across the river.
Yes, across.
The moon shines in the night.
In, very good. In.
There's a bridge over the river.
So it is over. Very good. The
policemen are on duty.
Yes, the policemen are on duty. So it is on. Very good. So please do it. Those who haven't finished. Yeah, it's time for us to wind up today's session. Finished. Okay. So let's.
On my computer.
Yes. So it is an easy job, children. It is nothing. The answer keys will be sent to you. So you can verify your answers with this. Yes. Okay. So it's time for us to wind up today's session, children. So let me take a snap of yours. Why means.
Thank you, ma'am.
Just to mark the attendance.
Attendance. എനിക്ക് ക്ലാസ് പോയിക്കോ അവിടെ പോയി തരാം.
Yes. Thank you, my dear children. Okay, meet you in the next session.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye.
Thank you all. Bye-bye, all of you.
Remember, bye. See you. Bye. Bye.
Thank you.